Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to share with you all ways that you can help fuel your immune system with nutritious food. My name is Dana Lemke, and I am a U Chicago Medicine Ingalls Memorial Hospital dietetic intern. Basically, I'm a soon-to-be registered dietitian. Prior to being a dietetic intern, I attended college at the University of Wisconsin-Stout and got my master's in food and nutritional science and my undergraduate degree in dietetics. Considering the current situation of a global pandemic that is affecting many individuals in a time where everyone is scared and wondering what they can do to protect themselves from getting sick, I figured I would focus today's presentation on fueling your immune system. Today, you're going to understand the steps to help support your immune system, determine ways to incorporate nutritious foods into your diet, and learn which nutrients play a role in immune health. One thing I learned from a simple Google search is that many individuals are trying to find foods that can boost their immune system. In fact, search terms like immune health and boost immunity on Google spiked in popularity in the beginning of March when the COVID-19 pandemic was just hitting the US. There are plenty of articles that come up, and the promises of supplements that help fight coronavirus, immune boosting foods, and foods to stock up on to build your immunity can be quite tempting. So, I figured I would present today on this topic to give you real scientific evidence on ways that you can help support your immune system as you age. Here are some simple steps that we are going to go over today that might help. Number 1, practice good hygiene. Number 2, get enough sleep. Number 3, manage your stress. And number 4, eat a balanced diet. Let's start out with practicing good hygiene. Sickness can be spread by shaking hands, touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. According to the World Health Organization, it is important to wash your hands frequently. Washing your hands with soap and water or using an alcohol-based hand rub kills viruses that may be on your hands. They even stated that washing your hands offers more protection than wearing rubber gloves. You may think you are already washing your hands frequently, and that is great. But just keep in mind that you should wash your hands after coughing or sneezing, when caring for someone who is sick, before, during, and after you prepare food, before eating, after using the bathroom, when your hands are visibly dirty, and after handling animals. You can also protect others with good hygiene. If you cough or sneeze, make sure you cover your mouth with your elbow or a tissue. You should also be sure to throw the tissues you use right away after you use them. So here I have for you the 5 simple steps to washing your hands correctly, straight from the CDC. Step 1, wet your hands with clean running water. It can be warm or cold. Turn off the tap and then apply soap. Step 2, lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap, and don't forget to lather the soap on the back of your hands, between your fingers, and under your nails. Step 3, scrub your hands for 20 seconds. You can make sure it's 20 seconds by singing happy birthday twice. Step 4, rinse your hands with clean running water. And step 5, dry your hands with a clean towel or air dry them. Now that you've learned about hygiene, let's move on to our next topic, sleep. Sleep won't necessarily prevent you from getting sick, but if you skip on getting enough sleep, that won't help either. Without enough sleep, you are setting your immune system up for failure. According to the NIH, adults of all ages need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night. So here are some ways that you can help ensure you get enough sleep. Stick to a schedule by aiming to go to sleep and wake up at the same time each day. Try not to nap later in the day because that can cause you to be more awake at night. Develop a bedtime routine by relaxing each night before bed. Maybe you read a book or you listen to music. Limit watching TV right before bed, as the light from the TV can make it difficult to fall asleep. Exercise every day. We'll be talking more about this on the next slide. And also avoid large meals close to bedtime and limit caffeine later in the day. Unfortunately, stress can also decrease immune function. I understand that right now is a very stressful time, but I want to share with you some ways that you can manage your stress. A great way to manage stress is with physical activity. Keep in mind that any form of physical activity is better than none. I know that right now getting physical activity can be very difficult when you're stuck inside. However, you can always try a hobby like painting or coloring, working on a puzzle, try yoga or meditation, or even something as simple as arm circles while you're sitting works too. When it comes to physical activity and managing stress, just do what works best for you. All right, now that you have some ideas on how you can stay active while you're inside, let's move on to the main portion of today's presentation, fueling your immune system by eating a well-balanced diet. As you age, you might find that you get stuck in certain eating patterns, which can limit the variety in your diet. There are also other factors that might influence this, such as a loss of appetite, taste changes, even teeth or denture issues that might limit the foods that you can eat. However, it is important to remember that when it comes to your immune system, getting a variety of nutrient-dense foods is key. I'm talking about including a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables in your diet, lean proteins, and various healthy fat sources like omega-3 fatty acids. Now let's take a look at fruits and vegetables. Oftentimes, people think that getting fresh fruits and vegetables is best. However, that is not necessarily the case, especially when you think about here in Illinois. There are certain fruits and vegetables that you just can't get fresh year-round. To incorporate many fruits and vegetables in your diet, it is okay to eat canned or frozen fruits and vegetables. These can be a great option, and oftentimes the produce is canned or frozen right after it is harvested, so it's still high in beneficial nutrients. Also, these foods can be easier to prepare and they have a longer shelf life, so it's a win-win. I will say if you do shop for canned or frozen fruits and vegetables, read the nutrition label and shop for one with no added sugars and low sodium. So, are you ready to add more fruits and vegetables to your diet? The American Heart Association recommends to add a variety of fruits and vegetables in your diet. For example, at breakfast, you can add some banana or raisins to your oatmeal. You can even add chopped veggies to your eggs. For lunch, you could have a fruit or vegetable salad, or even try vegetable soup. For dinner, you can add a side of steamed or microwaved vegetables. They're very easy to prepare and they're just as delicious. Or you can add chopped vegetables to rice or even hide it in your spaghetti sauce. For snacks, you can snack on things like dried fruit, like raisins, dates, or apricots. You can even just try fresh grapes or apple slices. You can have a banana or an orange. Or my favorite, you can try raw veggies with a yummy dip. When you're adding fruits and vegetables into your diet, think about the different colors of the fruits and vegetables that you include. Different colors mean different nutrients. For example, beta-carotene or vitamin A is found in foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, even broccoli, spinach, and red bell peppers. And it helps to regulate the immune system by keeping your body tissues healthy. Vitamin C helps the immune system by working as an antioxidant in the body. Vitamin C is found in foods like berries, melons, tomatoes, oranges, and grapefruit. Vitamin E also works as an antioxidant in your body. However, vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin, so you can find it in foods that contain healthy fats, like almonds, peanut butter, and sunflower seeds. Which brings me right into my next topic. Focus on protein. Protein aids in the immune system by allowing for healing and recovery. Some older adults don't eat enough protein, which can lead to things like muscle loss. So the first thing would be making sure that you have enough protein in your diet. But then, just like with fruits and vegetables, including a variety. When you first think about protein foods, your mind might go to things like beef, chicken, and pork, those meat-based protein foods. But don't forget about plant-based protein foods like beans, nuts, and soy. These foods are low in saturated fat and high in fiber. You can also add variety by switching to seafood twice a week. Some great options are salmon or trout. If you do want to include a meat or poultry protein source, aim for lean or low-fat cuts of meat and try a variety of cooking methods like grilling, broiling, roasting, or baking. Protein foods also include a variety of immune-supporting nutrients like zinc, which helps the immune system and also helps wounds heal. Zinc is in beef and seafood, as well as beans, nuts, and tofu. Another example is vitamin D, which is found in fatty fish and eggs, and a lot of fortified foods like dairy products and orange juice. Vitamin D can sometimes be a nutrient of concern for older adults, meaning that sometimes older adults don't get all the vitamin D that they need. So be sure to keep these protein foods in mind next time you're choosing what you want to eat. B vitamins can also be another nutrient of concern for older adults. B vitamins play a role in supporting the immune system and can be found in foods like salmon, chicken, turkey, beef, pork, yogurt, even eggs, like scrambled eggs that you eat for breakfast, or dark green leafy foods like spinach. All right, now that you know all about getting a variety of protein foods in your diet, let's move on to our next topic, healthy fats. A lot of the foods that I've already talked about include healthy fats, but I just want to emphasize those foods one more time. First of all, you may be wondering, what even is a healthy fat? Healthy fats include unsaturated fats like monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. A lot of times the American diet can be full of a variety of fats, and sometimes it can be particularly high in a fatty acid called omega-6 fatty acids. However, just like we need a well-balanced diet overall, we need a good balance of fatty acids. So we need to incorporate a polyunsaturated fat called omega-3 fatty acids into our diet to balance everything out. This list of foods is particularly high in those omega-3 fatty acids. For example, instead of using butter or margarine, you can use olive oil. So try dipping your bread in olive oil next time. Or when you are including a variety of vegetables in your diet by making stir fry, try stir frying your veggies in olive oil. You can also get healthy fats from the foods we previously talked about, like avocados, nuts and seeds, and fatty fish like tuna, salmon, sardines, or herring. There's just a few more things that I want to mention. I want to mention that you should try to drink plenty of fluids. For example, water. Water has many benefits, including keeping you hydrated for optimal mental and physical health. You also need to be hydrated in order to flush toxins out of your body. How much water you need depends on your size, your age, and your activity level. However, you can tell if you're hydrated by looking at your urine. You want your urine to be a pale yellow color. If you're having trouble drinking enough water, you can make it more flavorful by adding fruit. For example, you can add lemons, cucumbers, strawberry, any sort of fruit that you like to make the water more appealing. You may be wondering, what about just taking supplements to get all the nutrients that I need? So, supplements are a huge industry, and they are no doubt being promoted right now when it comes to boosting your immunity. Overall, it is better to get your nutrients from food. If you eat a well-balanced diet, then you might not even need any supplements at all. However, the need for supplements is very individualized. So be sure to talk to your doctor and your dietitian if you feel you need a supplement to get the nutrients that you need. I went ahead and put together a really fun idea for an immune-supporting, well-balanced meal. For example, you can start off with that lemon cucumber infused water that I talked about. You can add some color to your appetizer with a spinach strawberry salad. For your main entree, you can get some fatty fish like garlic butter baked salmon. And you can get a really colorful plate if you add some rainbow roasted vegetables, which can be just really a rainbow of colors of different vegetables like red pepper, carrots, summer squash, broccoli, and red onions. And to end everything, you can have a delicious peach crisp. To end today's presentation, I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening. We all want to live long, healthy lives, and we can work towards that by supporting our immune system. We can practice good hygiene, aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. We can manage our stress with fun activities and exercise, and we can try to eat a well-balanced diet by including a variety of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. And don't forget to drink plenty of water. Thank you. Goodbye.